Hey, what's up, guys? Books Nelson here. We're going to do a quick breakdown of these a preview of these bold cards and get right into the content. So I originally wasn't going to even make this video because previews, we don't know until we touch the cards. But some of these cards were a little too exciting for me to skip out on this one. And we're gonna get right to it. Talking about, we'll start from the bottom. Jeff Teague. Listen, he's a 6'3" guard. Steve Francis is also in this collection, so I'd expect Steve Francis to be significantly better. You see the SIGs here, basic escape. We're just going to keep it moving because this card stinks. All right, Gerald Green, a very easy card to get. He should be fine. Jalen McDaniels on normal. Kyrie combo moves, base motion style, normal size up. LeBron dribble style is pretty good. I don't love the Damian Lillard crossover. I love the James Harden step back, pro movement behind the back. Depends on which one that is. Pro hezzy. So yeah, I mean he's got some good stuff going for him. He should be solid at the pink diamond tier. If he's ever cheap on salary cap, he might be all right. But I don't know. Even with that pink diamond Paul George is so good, and he's often kind of cheap. So we're gonna keep it moving. Kenyan Martin. So this is one of the cards that got me really excited here. So let's look at his SIGs compared to his Evo card, right? I'm going to look at the Evo. So we see here stats and badges. He's a way better defender. And the Evo is solid for an Amethyst, but this Galaxy Opal is on an absolutely different level. And animation-wise, look at what they did. So he already had Trey Escape, but now he's got that Michael Jordan dribble style. And we know from these videos in the past that the normal dribble style and the Michael Jordan dribble style is a really, really good blend. Damian Lillard cross combo moves. We'll have to take a look at that pro breakdown. We'll see what that actually is. Basic movement step back's a real bummer. That kind of stinks. I don't know Rondo's hezzy. We'll have to see what that hezzy's like. This actually is a major thing because if you can same side burst with this Rondo hezzy, I think this might be an elite small forward in the game. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. He's going to be excellent defensively. This guy might have the juice. I'm really looking forward to getting this card, and I'll definitely put in the grind and try to have him by tomorrow or the day after, so you guys can take a look. We're not going to talk about Bill Russell just yet. Steve Francis. Okay, so a lot of people are going to see 6'3" and totally dismiss him. 6'3", 6'6" wingspan, but I think unless you are literally playing at the very top level, if you're good with these cards and you can produce a lot of offense from these cards, I think these cards can absolutely play in most areas of 2K. If you're just going online playing unlimited, if you're not playing for a tournament worth thousands of dollars, I think these cards not only can play, but most importantly, you can win and have a lot of fun with them. So we'll see what that release is like on very quick. What we see here, Steve Francis, size up, Kyrie dribble style, best in the game, right? Normal escape is a big bummer for like a card like this, but it does have the Harden moving crossover, which is pretty good. It's all right. Now, this I wanted to highlight. So Jason Tatum moving step back. So this gives this card an excellent use. This is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, because I wanted to highlight this to you guys. So that Jason Tatum step back, if you are on last gen or you're on mobile, that is one of the best, if not the best dribble move in the game. It's that really quick, glitchy snatch back. And if you have that, you're good to go. Basic moving hesitation is really troll. But with his dribble style, with Kyrie dribble style and his size up, you don't need anything else. I'm going to be honest with you. You really don't need anything else with just those two things. You can definitely move and get around on the court and break people off with just those two things. It's two of the most powerful combos in the game. The normal escape is the real bummer here, but even the normal escape, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's not like basic escape. Rolando Blackman. I wanted to highlight this card a little bit because we kind of already have this card. If you look at him next to the duo, you're gonna see some numbers jump out, but look at what the numbers really are. Like standing dunk up to 60 plus 20. It's like, okay, but how much is he standing dunk? You doing that? You don't get a meter or anything. Driving dunk is better. Interior defense is better. That's cool. He's better at blocking and stealing. But if you look at the key numbers, +2 3-pointer, same as the duo. +3 mid, basically the same as the duo. Roughly the same speed. He's a little bit faster. Strength is going to make him more competitive. So really, I mean, this is just the duo card without the duo, with a little bit of love. Obviously, with the badges, he's going to have a lot of love on the badges. But still, in game, he's not going to feel I don't think he's going to feel like crazy different from the duo. It's going to feel like a slightly better version of the duo card. And now let's go over to Bill Russell. All right. So on a 6'10 power forward center, right? So here's the thing I wanted to bring up about Bill Russell. All right, let's look at the dribbles real quick. Devin Booker dribble style, elite movement style. Donovan Mitchell signature size up, which should be good enough. Kobe escape, which is really, really good. Allen Iverson combo. I actually don't like Allen Iverson's combo moves, if I recall correctly. We'll double check that when we eventually get this card and do the breakdown. Pro breakdown, that could be anything good. Giannis crossover is okay. Moving behind the back, this could be Jamal Murray, and if it is, look out. But there's a lot of other behind the backs that could also work really well for this card that this could be. John Wall moving step back, Penny Hardaway moving stand, best two in the game for that, right? Pro Hezzy, that's going to be just fine. Perfect. He's in the same side burst. All right, and he's got Kobe Leaner. Wow. Just so very quick, Kobe Leaner, that should be good enough. So here's the thing I wanted to toss out to you guys. A LeBron James layup package, by the way. So this is an elite card. He's going to be phenomenal in triple threat. He's going to be one of the best triple threat cards in the game because he's going to be able to guard everything, be all over the court, all of that stuff. So the thing I wanted to bring up is he's only 6'10", but he has a 7'4" wingspan. And, you know, defensively, 2K gave him the treatment, right? He's basically 99 everything. If this card can play the center position and outplay taller cards sometimes, right? Not even all the time, sometimes. You're talking about on the other side of the floor, you can run genuine 5-out with Bill Russell, like genuine 5-out. If this card plays the way I think he will, 97 speed. So it's like, yeah, you might be trading your height. How many rebounds do you think you're going to lose though? Like that's the thing. How many? I don't think interior defense is going to be an issue. I doubt this card's ever going to get mashed, even by a super tall card like a Wemby. He's going to win. I think as many of those as any card is going to win. I think the only cards that are really going to stand up to a Wemby are like Wilt, maybe Porzingis, where it's going to be like that difficult. But if you're not running that, right? If you don't have those two cards, and Wilt is available in clutch time, but that's not easy. I heard some people got all the way to 400 games and they got him the last game, right? So if you're not running Wilt, you're not running Wemby, you're not running Porzingis, who are you really running instead of Bill Russell? Like what, Hakeem? You bought that Hakeem? Is the 2 inches between him and Hakeem gonna really make that big of a difference versus just how insane he is at everything? I want to get this Bill Russell and I want to try this card out at the 5 and see if the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Because that's one thing about this community, and I want to get on a soapbox here before we talk about his badges, but people want no disadvantages. It's okay to have disadvantages if you're trading them for advantages, right? So people are like, oh, I want a big point guard so he can play defense, but then that point guard never scores, right? Whereas if you have, not necessarily Steve Francis, but if you have a small guard that, yeah, maybe he gives up 2 or 3 dunks, maybe even 4. Okay, that's 8 points. But if he's getting you 6, 7 threes, you're winning, right? It's sometimes okay to give up a disadvantage to get an advantage in return. And with this card, I mean, you're looking all up and down the line. Forget what this says. You can just basically put 99 everything, right? Like for athleticism, he's 99 everything. Defense, he's 99 everything. Inside scoring, he's 99 everything. And if you think he's not going to get, if you know how to use the standing dunk meter, his standing dunks are going to go hard, man. Like if you learn how to use that standing dunk meter, I don't care if it's Wemby, Wilt, you still Russell in 5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, this card is crazy. So let's talk about badges. So he's an 83-point shot with his more than makeable, right? More than makeable 3-point shot. The key thing is, so you look at his animations, and this is the important part of the video. The John Wall step back with that 3-pointer is a danger zone. So you have to give him a 3-point shoe and run a coach. And you have to give him Agent 3. And does he have, so he has Deadeye already, which is great. So Agent 3, Blinders, Green Machine, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, and to a lesser degree, Guard Up and Limitless. Those are the badges that you're competing with. Now, Handles for Days is non-negotiable. Agent 3, non-negotiable. You got to give him those. So the thing about Green Machine is if you hit 2 shots, Green Machine goes absolutely nuts. And that can make up for all of these other badges you don't have. So I would suggest Green Machine, right? Agent 3, Green Machine, handles for days. Now, Hyperdrive is going to give you a big boost on those bursting dribbles. So now it's between Hyperdrive and Limitless. I think you got to let Guard Up go. You're not worried about any of these other badges. The only one that I'm looking at is Blinders. That's how I would strategize this. So let me see. Agent 3, so we're talking about 5 badges, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it depends on if you want Limitless or Blinders. See, the thing about Blinders is when you shoot that leaner, and he has the Kobe leaner, so this is important, that's going to kick in. I would choose that over Limitless. That's what I would do. I would probably choose Blinders over Limitless, because most of his threes are going to be in the corner. And if you do that snatch back and your feet are on the line, Limitless isn't going to kick in anyway. In fact, Limitless doesn't kick in from till a little further away. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for this Bill Russell card. And if you do that and you put the time in to learn the skills with this card, he could absolutely be one of the best cards in the game. All right. So that's it for this week. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't leave anybody out. Looks like we are pretty good on that. Yep. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that breakdown. I'm really looking forward to this entire bold set. I think we got some gems in here. I think this bold set is probably better than the set last week. Last week was pretty good though. Steph's a fun card. I don't think ultimately, I think he's just a little too small. But, you know, despite what I said, I mean, what I said about Steve Francis stands, it's more that Steph's not also an elite slasher. I'm talking about if a small card is elite at 3-point shooting, elite at playmaking, elite at shot creation, you know, elite at dunking, and the one thing they have is they're a little small on defense, it's like, maybe still play that card. I think with the Steph, you can absolutely get away with that if you are an excellent 3-hunter, because that 3-point shot might just be that crazy. And, you know, you can get away with that. But overall, because his release was kind of troll, this is a good card. But if the Kenyan Martin and the Bill Russell are special, this is definitely a special collection. The rest of the cards are decent. They're probably about even, because I do like this Julius Randle a lot. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for all of the support. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.